Assalamualaikum and hi to all Year 3 students. Today we are going to learn about recycle. As you all learn, there are two ways of reducing rubbish. The first one is by reuse and the second one is by recycle. Now, what is recycle? Recycle is a way of using rubbish and transform it into new things. Transforms mean bertukar, okay? There are specific rubbish you can recycle. So, indah semua sampah you can recycle. There are only specific, only selected one. And it involves recycle bin and recycling factory, which I will explain. Recycle bin. So what is a recycle bin? Recycle bin is almost the same with normal rubbish bin, but instead the rubbish is brought kana bawa into recycling factory. So this is what a normal rubbish bin looks like. But if it's a recycle bin, it's usually colorful, color coded, so that people it's easier to recognize that it is a recycle bin. As I mentioned earlier, the rubbish that you put into a recycle bin will be brought into a recycling factory. So what is a recycling factory? Recycling factory is a place where rubbish will be transformed into new thing. Di sini tah dorang membuat sampah-sampah yang tadi recycle atau menjadi benda yang baru. Also, I mentioned that not all rubbish can be recycled. Indah semua sampah dapat di-recycle. Only specific rubbish can be recycled. But what are they? So this is a list of rubbish that can be recycled. There are four: plastic, paper, glass, and metal can. Now that you have learned what is recycle, what is recycle bin, what does recycling factory do, and then the list of rubbish that can be recycled, so this will show the whole process of recycle. So at first, let's say you have a rubbish that can be recycled. So what do? You put it into a recycle bin. And then this rubbish that you put into a recycle bin will be brought into a recycling factory. And what does recycling factory do? They turn it into new things. And then after new things, it will be used and then become a rubbish again. So as you can see, this process is a circle. It's a non-stop process. So this is why recycle can reduce rubbish, because the rubbish is being used again and again and again. Sampahnya indah karena buang, tapi karena pakai. Now, you need to know what is the difference between reuse and recycle. Reuse is when you use the rubbish at its common state, original state. So for example, I have a plastic bottle and if I reuse it, I just transform it into a plant pot. It doesn't involve a recycle bin, it doesn't involve a recycling factory. While recycle is transforming rubbish into a new thing, and it involves recycle bin and it involves recycling factory. Not to forget, not all rubbish can be recycled. By the end of the lesson, you need to understand and remember What is recycle? What rubbish can be recycled? You need to remember the whole process of recycle, what is involved in the process, and you need to know the difference between reuse and recycle. Now, try to do the exercise that I have given you, and best of luck. Thank you for listening. Bye.